So I was wondering how did TERRA LUNC Classic react to Daquan's bankruptcy. So Daquan basically said TERRA LUNC Classic is bankrupt. You can't get any money at all, and that's the pretty exciting fact. And there is huge news we have to talk about TERRA LUNC Classic, because right now it's been over 2 years since the TERRA LUNC Classic collapsed, and it shocks still a lot of people. Some people lost millions, some people lost billions, some people lost just a few dollars, and it doesn't matter. They lost a lot of money, and that's what really matters in the end. But that being said, what I do feel we're seeing right now with crypto is slowly there's more like faith, and a lot of people want to see Daquan go also to jail, even if they don't know if he's truly innocent or not. I think that's also a big problem. Like, you don't know if Daquan is innocent, you don't know if Daquan is guilty. And that being said, there is a lot of excitement to see today. So let's take a look at this.
That is the way the
So yeah, just because a company files for Chapter 11 does not necessarily mean the courts will accept that filing. Anything to bear in mind, the success rate for a company to do can come Chapter filing 11 on the fail. I believe the figure is around 90%. So it's a lot more complicated than that. And that said, another thing to bear in mind, the success rate for companies that do come out of that. So basically 90% of people coming out of chapter chapter 11 is and they fail is like 90%, and those that succeed is like 10%. So again, TERRA LUNC Classic being bankrupt and getting delisted on exchange, like getting delisted on a top tier exchange, is definitely very demotivating for a lot of holders. I'm not gonna lie, it's very demotivating for a lot of people, because why would you like go on a project that's bankrupt? It's 36% down this month, and people are saying SHIB is next.
According to documents filed on January 21st, the embattled cryptocurrency firm behind the failed stablecoin Terra USD, or now USTC, declared in the filing it has between 100 and 500. Dude, I hope they know. I mean, 100 to 500 million dollars is a very large range. $1 million in estimated assets and the same amount in liabilities. Terra USD, a US dollar pegged cryptocurrency, and Terra's Luna token collapsed in May of 2020.
So again, like all the TERRA LUNC Classic holders are still there hoping Daquan will do something, but Daquan is now in jail, so TERRA LUNC Classic is not really gonna get a hero it deserves. I think that's the biggest problem. We could be seeing, however, TERRA LUNC Classic recovering in the long-term sense, like if they have the right development. The issue is it's a very slim chance, so that's the biggest problem. Like, it doesn't have a huge potential, and that's the huge possibility we're seeing right now.
Amongst the list of unsecured creditors are TQ Ventures, a US-based digital asset investment firm, and Standard Crypto, a San Francisco-based venture fund. Terraform Labs and its founder Do Kwon currently face a prospect of class action suits in Singapore as well as the US from the Securities and Exchange Commission regarding the collapse of Terra USD.
So again, what's going to happen with Daquan? What's going to happen with TERRA LUNC Classic? We're definitely going to be seeing a lot of problems for anyone crypto related in that sense. Like, anyone interested in crypto will be probably very shocked to see that, in my opinion. Like, this is gonna be the problem for a lot of crypto holders.
Separately, in December, Do Kwon and Terraform Labs lost a case regarding the status of Luna and MIR when a judge ruled that they are securities.
So yeah, they said Luna is a security, and this definitely raises a big question. Like, that's why exchanges started immediately delisting them. They don't want to be involved. They don't want to like say, okay, yeah, sure, that's okay. Let's just stay in Luna, I guess. No, they don't want to do anything with the project anymore. And I think this is the big problem people are seeing like right now. So that being said,
guys, this is, it seems as though every day is bad news after bad news.
Again, 36% down for TERRA LUNC Classic. Just let that sink in. That's a very big amount. It's definitely not something to just forget. 36%. So if you had $10,000, you have about $7,000 to $400 left. No, actually 6,400. 6,400. What's up with my math today? So just let that sink in. Like some investor watching his 10K go down to 6,400, like a lot of rent money or a food money.
If it's going to have to go back to traditional cryptocurrency, where it's only...
Again, where's the Terra Luna Classic development? I think a lot of developers from the community pool, a lot of the volunteers for Terra Luna Classic simply gave up because they saw it's like a broken ship. And they maybe cannot save Terra Luna Classic. Terra Luna Classic being bankrupt is a huge problem for Terra Luna Classic, in my opinion, and also being listed Luna as security. Like, without the vision of the Quan, like all other crypto project that didn't have its leader ended up failing over the long term. Like, why would you invest in a token that's just like basically a ghost? When you have a replacing a CEO, rebranding, they never really recover in that sense. And that's where I think the problem lies for a lot of people.
On DeFi exchanges, and you can't go easily cash it out anywhere. I don't know what the end results are going to be.
Again, yeah, so they got delisted, like Terra Luna Classic got delisted. It's not so easy to buy it anymore as people thought. I think it also got delisted on Binance, or I don't know if it got relisted or something, but this is like, even Crypto.com said enough of this, like we're not gonna make the fees from this. I don't care like who buys this, but it's not gonna be me. And to me, that's a big problem.
But what I do know is it is leading down a very, very difficult path. A path where, okay, this might not be as easy as a lot of people think. But with great, and this is great risk. With great risk, usually comes great rewards.
So again, yeah, Terra Luna Classic, I don't think maybe it's for other people. I personally don't think the juice is worth the effort, or the juice is worth the squeeze. In my opinion, for Terra Luna Classic, I'm going to be avoiding it because it's a sinking ship. Tick, tick, tick. And I'm not going to wait that the bomb explodes, basically. I don't know if I'm going to get demonetized for that, for saying that. But Terra Luna Classic is a ship. It's a literal sinking ship. And I think that's a big problem that a lot of people do not realize. And I don't want to be involved with Terra Luna Classic's biggest problem they have right now. So that's a huge, huge problem Terra Luna Classic has. But I will keep you guys updated with more news. As always, if you guys want, to smash that like button and, subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, peace, everyone.